welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. I hope you guys are doing great. I'd like to do a spread. It was a request on what will become of the American woke platform. What will become of the American woke platform? Here we go. Very first card, tongue-tied, is the Six of Swords. So harmony, but they are going to retreat. There's going to be a retreat. The next card I have here is the Death card in reverse. Okay, so inability to change. Death card in reverse is not going to be a transition. There's no changing, but they are retreating. So that's the first two cards. Let me get the next one. Whoop, there we go. And we have here the Emperor and the Emperor card. So I'm going to clarify these cards and go deeper this way today. So those are there. So let's go with the Emperor, because that one's the most interesting. I see that the Death in reverse is really just an inability to change a situation, the resistant. So they don't want to change, but they are facing some problems here, okay? So let's get the Emperor card and clarify the Emperor. Oh, that passed. Okay, here we go. So that is sideways. That is basically with the Seven of Pentacles. They know that they have to start planning and cultivating a better game plan, is what that's saying. And it's the energy's coming in because it's sideways. So that's the energy coming in. They want to plan and cultivate a different strategy probably. And then we have here the Chariot, and they want to push forward. So they're going to try and push forward. And this one here, and they're going to have a Queen of Cups in reverse. So basically it is insecure, and it's an addiction. Basically, there's an addiction to the movement, I would say. Then this card here I have here is the Four of Pentacles, and that is stability in reverse. And so they don't have the power. They really don't have the power that they want. They want to create that stability, and right now they don't have it. They don't feel they've lost the power and stability. Then we have here the next two that just want to come out. What do I have here? Oh, I've got the Devil card. Whoa, okay, Mr. Devil's out here. And so that's basically dark forces, and it's uncontrolled urges, and it's enslavement. It's enslavement, it's mental barriers, and it's basically being dragged down by the addiction factor. It is an addiction. Then this card was here, and this is the Six of Wands. And so with that addiction, they're going to try and be victorious. Yeah, they're going to try and be victorious. So it's not going to go away, you guys. It's not going to go away. My pendulum says that in 20, 30 years from now, it's a maybe. So I think there's still going to be shades of it. It's never going to fully go away. Under the surface, we have here 10 of Wands. This is oppression. This is burden and oppression. They think they're fighting burden and oppression. That's at the bottom of the deck. And at the center of the situation, we have the Star in reverse. They feel ignored. They feel ignored, and they want to fight burden and oppression. And they do think that this is going down the right path. This is in reverse. So I guess they feel everything's been not going down the right path, as I'm going to view it, and they're fighting burden and oppression. So that's what that is saying, and it's not going to slow down. They feel they have an inability to change and kill off what they want to kill off, and they are going to have this Six of Swords situation here, where they will have to retreat, and so that's what they've done. They're going to oftentimes retreat to rebuild, is how this is kind of playing out. So that is that. Let's get some more. What will go down next? What will happen next? Let's get some energy on what will be next. What's next in line? Let's get some energies on what's coming next. What's coming next, and will there be any violence, or what's coming next with these movements? There we go. We got here the Temperance. They're going to try and be calm about it. Yay. They're going to try and be temperate. Calmness. Calmness is the way to do it. And we have here the Ace of Cups in reverse, though. So it's not an emotional beginning. They've been there before. It's not new. And then we have here the Three of Wands in reverse. So right now they don't feel they have the opportunity. Right now they don't feel the opportunities there, and it's not a new emotional beginning, and they're trying to be temperate. So they're kind of laying low. There's like a laying low kind of right now. And judgment. And they would like to make a judgment on something, because that's basically in essence what they do, right? They make a judgment and then they act on it. So they think they're justice warriors, really. So let's get this judgment. How will they do with this judgment card? How will they do with this judgment card? How will they do? Well, they got here the Princess of Swords. So basically, you know, she's a cold woman who's very direct. Any of the female swords is going to be very resistant, trying to create balance, a very intentional leader. She can also be very corrupt if she's in the reverse position. Very cutting, nasty, willing to be abusive. So she's upright, so that's saying that they want the light to shine on them too. They really want that light to shine on them and their focus. They want the focus on them. They feel that they're doing the right thing with the stars, and it is, you know, highlighting a situation in essence. And so they want people to look at them. That's really a big deal, as being seen and noticed and heard. Here, what do I have here? I have here the King of Pentacles in reverse. So King of Pentacles in reverse is being premeditated. So they're going to premeditate their maneuvers. Then I also have here, what do I have here? I have Four of Swords in reverse. So that is, they are not going to heal. There's no recuperation going on, and there's no stability with their words. And there's no healing. They do not feel they have healed anybody, even themselves. So these are kind of inner wounded individuals who are doing this, because they're wounded. That's why they feel compelled to do this. And they're very emotional. They want the attention. Don't walk away from me. I need you to listen to what I have to say, kind of thing. We must overcome and take action. And we must seek an emotional resolve here. They don't want people walking away from the cause, is how I see that one. And let's get some more from the Eight of Cups. Clarify that Eight of Cups. Here we go. With the Eight of Cups, they want the moon. They want to get you emotionally worked up. They want to trigger your emotions so that they can get you involved. So that's part of it too. And they want to shine the light on it. It is seeding too, seeding the situation, seeding the movement, shining a light on it, and hopefully bringing happiness. And then we have here also the Lovers in reverse, partnership, duality in reverse. The no, it's just the Lovers. So the duality is in reverse. They don't want to partnership up necessarily. They want their movement to be solo and have solo focus, in essence, is how it's looking like for the future. Under the surface, we have here the Devil again, exploring their dark thoughts, excuse me. And we also have here, in the center of the situation, is emotional in the conflicts. They're very emotional over all the conflicts. They just really, really feel emotional, triggered. This is a very triggered individual who's seeking solace, who's hiding out, who can't cope. This is someone who cannot cope with what's going on. You can see the despair in this person's face. Lots of despair in these, and the mindsets of the people who are doing this, who feel that's what they're feeling. They're feeling very emotional. They feel very wounded. They want to shine the light on it. They want the attention. They don't like. It's not a new journey. So it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. My pendulum says, when I did 20 years, it said maybe. I said 30 years, it said maybe. So I think there's still going to always be shades of it. There will always be warriors out there. It's not going to go away. Not now, not ever. Think about it, people. This dates back. I mean, come on. I'm a 60s kid. I was born in 65, so I know that this was way beyond my time, before my time, and it's never going to go away. And it just isn't. It just isn't. So, yeah, don't want to give away my age, but I just did. Should I start my spread over? Ooh, maybe I should. Okay. All right, so let's find out, how is the public perception right now on the woke movement? How are most Americans feeling about it? How are most Americans feeling about the woke movement? Cancel culture. How are they feeling? Whoa, that flipped. I'm going to take it. There we go. There and there. So what do I have here? I have 10 of Cups. It's a very emotional cup. You know, this could be a wish fulfillment. It's a dreaming card. I would say it's a very emotional. It's an ending closure. It's coming to a closure, wanting closure, emotional closure. I would say it's an emotional closure, attempting an emotional closure. And we have the Chariot here that was like that. So I would say that it's not pushing forward right now. It's right now kind of stalled. And that's sticking out. I'm going to take it. And what do I have here? They realize that they need to, with the Justice card, they want cause and effect. So a lot of the public persona, you know, people in general, the way they feel is they do think justice should be done. There should be balancing of the scales, you know, versus the suffering and the not suffering, because we have that coldness on one side, the cold, dreary life, versus the abundance on the other side, and that the people are more open to helping mankind with suffering and to end the suffering so everyone can feel abundant. But right now, kind of feel installed. You know, they've got to come up with an idea. They need another movement right now, a big movement to draw attention, and it's a very emotional. They want that emotional closure. And that is the general population belief, is that there should be some balance of the scales. Let's find out, how does the youth feel about it, the youth in their 20s. How are they feeling about it right now? You know, they get busy with their careers. When they get in their 30s, they start to slow down. How is the youth feeling? The youth is feeling right now that they got to manifest, and it's sideways. They're trying to create magic. They know they got to create magic. They want the conflicts. They're going to stir up conflict. They want the strength. They want to look strong. They want to, you know, that gentle strength. But the fact that we have it with the Five of Swords, they're not going to be so gentle. The youth won't be so gentle. They're not very gentle about it when they try and manifest this situation, because we've got conflicts with it. So they're really not this gentle strength, since it's next to the Five of Swords. And then we have here Temperance. They want to turn their water into wine, in essence. They want to take a bad situation, make it better, and they have a hard time trying. They got to balance their emotions, and so that's part of why they don't balance their emotions too well. That's why we have the conflict card. So they kind of flip-flop. You know, one minute they are able to balance their mood, and here they flip their lid, and then they go back to trying to be a gentle strength. So they're temperamental, and they're irresponsible with their emotions. They're irresponsible in their behavior, and they're young, and they haven't learned that they've got to put a lid on it and control themselves, is how this is reading. Yeah, really got to put a lid on it. Under the surface, going to grab another one, and as a result, we got the Lovers in reverse. People don't love them participating a lot of times because of that. And then in the center of it here, we have here the Tower. It's a tower crashing moment as a result, and it's to a lesser degree. So, you know, people realize they got to grow, they got to mature, you know, give them a little bit of slack. We don't love them, let's give them a little bit of slack. So that's kind of how I feel about that. Yep. Let's get some Lenormand here on the situation. On the American Woke platform. American Woke platform, please be clear. American Woke platform. What is it? They want to spread the news. We've got this bird here, and what do? They spread news. They want everyone to get the message, basically. And they want to feel lucky. They're getting lucky to spread out the message, whatever it is they want to spread out, and they do self-flagellate. They want people to self-flagellate from the message, to feel wounded, to beat themselves up, to feel responsible. You're part of the problem. And because you're part of the problem, you need to join our forces, kind of thing, I think is part of their angle, is they do want you to self-flagellate and feel responsible. Under the surface, it is this institution, it is industry, they're fighting this. They're fighting the institution, is the big game there. And then we have here, they want to appear pure. They want that purity image, fighting the evil in the world, is what it's looking like here. Yeah. Let's get some of their dark energy here, some of their dark energies. What's their inner battles? What's their inner battles? What's their biggest inner battle? Please be clear. There it is. Fragmentation. Yeah, fragmentation. They're just really shattered individuals. They feel very shattered and broken by society. They feel society is fractured and broken too. They just feel everything's fractured. Just everything's broken. That's how they feel. And let's get some Kipper. Kipper on the American Woke platform. American Woke platform. Please be clear. American Woke platform. And you can hear my husband mowing the dog's yard. Here we go. Great fortune. There are some big money being made from all of this. There are some big players there. And then we have here, yeah, some people are becoming very wealthy from this. It's not all what it appears. There are some and expectations, and they expect to make money on it. So it's not as pure and innocent as it appears. There are some people becoming very wealthy from this situation and banking and profiting off these battles. And people are becoming wealthy. And there has been some proof of it, people buying big-ass houses from the donations. So, yeah, that is very true. I've seen it. And they've gotten in trouble, too. So, yeah, I've seen a few of those in the news. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.